Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Bills and the Steelers, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
When we sat down with him earlier in the week, Mike, as you would imagine, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up the fact that he had 4 interceptions in last week's game. You could tell it was still on the top of his mind. He was still working to put it behind him. I think my biggest takeaway was just how excited he was to get back on the field and have a fresh start. And I think we want to see him get off to a fast start here early, get some easy completions, put last week behind him. If he can move forward and he can play to the level he's capable of, I think they're going to have a lot more success here in this one today.
On first down, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On play action, Allen. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the veteran from Oklahoma State. It's Mason Rudolph.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. He'll work forward for a couple. Taron Johnson up to make the tackle. Here's third down and a few inches. Trying to get to the edge. He will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line. And that brings up fourth down.
A 59-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Now Allen on first down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. 2nd and 7. In motion, Shakir. Finding room at midfield. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. To throw again, it's Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Bills first down. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Allen going to give it to Cook. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Off the play fake, here's Allen. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. They'll motion over Samuel. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. From the gun, Josh Allen. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. That his first touchdown of the new year. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills move out to a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Steelers' offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Rudolph looking to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Rudolph. He's going to run it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. Now Rudolph. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Here's Rudolph. And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Steelers are on top. It's now 10-7. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bills offense make their way out to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Allen will throw. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker, they're on the tackle. From the shotgun, it's Allen. 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A run out of the gun with Cook. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's a first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. So now they'll throw it with Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. 3rd and long. Here's Allen to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills are on top. It's 14-10. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. George Pickens and the Steelers offense heading back onto the field. Trailed by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw is Rudolph. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. He is in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. Slot man in motion left. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Here's Allen to throw. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. They motion the slot man left. One more time going up top with Allen. He's got that complete to Knox. They'll run with Cook, and he'll get about 5. Allen going to give this to Davis. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. We'll try and run here with Cook. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4. In motion, Shakir. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Echols. And the Steelers are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Once again, it's Warren. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Now Allen on 1st down. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. In motion, Shakir. On 1st down, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth 1st half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing again, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw again, it's Allen. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Bills. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Austin now to return this. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
In motion, Shakir. From the gun, Josh Allen. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Again, it's Allen to the air. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Allen going to throw again. This one complete to Palmer. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Allen on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
At their own 30-yard line.
Throwing, Rudolph. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
At the 30-yard line.
To throw is Rudolph. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Steelers offense and Mason Rudolph heading out onto the field. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now Rudolph. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Warren. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Matt Milano there to stop him. 3rd down and 9.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Rudolph. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Steelers getting ready to put this one away as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. This one taken in by Chenault.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
And he is going to have a Bills first down. He has it by plenty as they keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Allen to throw. That's to Kincaid once again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10. One more time going up top with Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Allen to throw. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. The motion man is Johnson. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Echols. Here's Rudolph. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Back to throw is Rudolph. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Rudolph looking to throw. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes a return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Bills offense. And Josh Allen headed back onto the field. And the turnovers are... From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Davis. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Allen. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Allen. He'll try to run for it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They'll run. It's Ty Johnson. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Zone read. It's a give to Davis. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. 1st down, 1st and goal. So now they'll throw it with Allen. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive, and here's 3rd and 4. Allen. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways. And
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. Well, the open man is Coleman. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. On 1st down, it's Davis. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Warren. And nice work here. He's got the 1st down to about the 30-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the ground, this is Warren. Oh, a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. He's got his man. That's Coleman. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. They'll run it with Davis. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. On second down, here's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe third down and a few inches. Now, a give to Davis. And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now, it's fourth down.
Third and short, you think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. This defense was ready for all of it. They string them out wide, nowhere to cut, take them down for a loss.
So on fourth down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. Important punt here in this tie game late. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. Steelers offense ready to get back to work. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Austin brought in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
On for the extra point is Boswell. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over once again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Allen working from the pistol. He's going to get
find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Allen. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. First and 10 now from the 36. Allen going to throw again. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Now a shot downfield for Samuel.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Here's a 2nd and 12. Throwing, Rudolph. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now Rudolph. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Bills offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Allen to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Steelers Steelers take over first and 10.
A run out of the gun with Warren. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
To throw is Rudolph. That's over the middle and taken in by Fryermuth. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Rudolph. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get it?
And he will power his way into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Now, 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On play action, Allen under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Here we go. This is 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. On the handoff, this is Warren. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Warren. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Steelers add on to their lead. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. This one taken in by Chenault. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Now Allen on 1st down. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So this one in the win column for the Steelers.